Once again, let me open this STS.
Okay.
In today's session, we will discuss about inherency and polymorphism. So, the basic OOPS concepts are abstraction, encapsulation, inherency, and polymorphism. So, till now we discussed about what is an object, what is a class, and what is a constructor. Till yesterday, means in the last session we discussed about these things. So now we will discuss about inherency and polymorphism, and after that we will discuss about abstraction and encapsulation. So today's agenda is we will discuss about this, and at the same time we will discuss about access modifiers. So what are the access modifiers we have presented in Java? So those things we will discuss. Yeah, till yesterday's session, do you have any questions? Means any doubts? So, let's have a recap for 5 minutes what we discussed till last session. So we discussed about class. First thing is we discussed about class. And how it will look, and what are the things the class will contain. So class, so the basic syntax is public class name, and it will have instance variables, local variables, static variables. So it will have instance variables,
Yes.
and static variables, and local variables. And it will contains methods. So methods will, two types of methods it will contains. So one is instance and static methods. So two types of methods. So it will have instance and non-instance or static methods. So static. So how a method will look like? So public. So class also should have contain public class. So method will have return type, and method name. So and open brace, and close brace. So its return type might be it's byte, int, double, float, like that. You will have different return types. And how a, so this is instance method. This is instance method. So how static method will look like? So same method.
With the static keyword?
Static keyword. So static. So how to make ordinary method as a static? So add a static keyword before that. So before the return type. Static. So this is called static method. And you will have a constructor also. So how your constructor will look like? So constructor is will have the same name of your class name. So your constructor should be like this. Public. This is your constructor. So it should be the same as your class name with open brace and close brace. So difference between your constructor and a method is method will have a return type and method name can be anything, but constructor won't have any return type and the constructor name is same as your class name. Constructor name should be same as your class name. And how to access these methods? So if you want to access these methods, so here we don't have any main method. So create one more class, public class, test. So open brace and close brace. Test. So create a main method. So public static void main string of arguments. Arguments and after that open brace and close brace. So now how to access? So assume this class name is test1. So create an object for this. New. Whenever you specify new, that time only memory is going to allocate to your class. So test. I'm making this a small letter because your object name should be small. So what is this? It's a constructor. We will discuss more about constructors also now. Constructor. This is the constructor. So whenever you call this, so a default here you don't have any constructor. So assume if I'm not specifying any constructor, so if I'm removing this, so what will happen at the compile time only, your compiler, Java compiler, Java C is going to create a default constructor for this class. So the basic use of the constructor is to initialize your instance variables and instance methods, local variables and local methods. So that is the advantage of your constructor, which will construct your class by initializing your local variables and instance variables and instance methods. So that's why it's called as a constructor. And your static methods and your static variables are not related with your object. These are related with class level. So how to call your classic means instance methods, object name dot method name. Method name. How to call your instance variables? So object name dot variable name. Dot variable name. So this is instance methods or instance variables. Instance methods and for variables. And how to call a static method? So how to call a static method? If you want to call a static method means, so calling of static method or a static variable. Static. If you want to call static methods and static variables, because static methods and static variables are not related to object, they are related to class level. So that's why if you want to call static methods or static variables, so you need to call with class name, not with object name. So what is a static? So this is a static method. So assume this method name is m1 or m2. So how to call this one? Class name dot method name. Right. So same way, if you want to call a variable also, static variable means class name dot variable name. So this is a way to call your static methods, and this is a way to call your non-static or instance method. Instance means it's a object of instance means initiating a class. So how you will initiate a class? So if I'm having a class, so how you will initiate? So by creating an object. So if you look into this, so this is your class name and this is your variable name which will store your data, and this is a new keyword. So new is a keyword. So whenever your JVM will encounter this new keyword, so it will allocate some memory to all the non-static variables and non-static methods. So this is nothing but a constructor. So we're having different constructors. So default constructor and zero argument constructor and argument constructors. So we'll discuss that later. If your class don't have any constructor, so here I don't have any constructor. So your Java compiler at the time of compiling your code only it will create a default constructor for your class. So this is about till what we discussed in last session. So now we will discuss about inherency and polymorphism, and one more thing is access modifiers. What are the access modifiers we will have in Java and what is the use? So we will have in Java we are having four types of access modifiers. One is public, private, protected, and another one is default. Default access modifier. These are the four access modifiers presented in your Java. So first we will discuss about inherency, and after that polymorphism, and after that access modifiers. And in next session we will discuss about these things. Remaining abstraction, encapsulation, and what is abstract class, what is interfaces, and what is the use. We will discuss this later. So first
Okay.
inheritance. So assume I am having a class A. So which is having method m1 and method m2. So assume these are public. Why? Access modifier is public and return type is y for these two methods. And so I'm having a class B. So which is having two more methods. I'm having a class C. This is M3 and this is M4. So by seeing this code, what you understand? So here I am having a class A, which is having two methods. and class B, which is having 4 methods, class C, which is having 6 methods. So if you look into this, so this code is duplicated in B and C also. M1 method is there in class A, M2 method is there in class A as well as class B and class C. So same code is replicated in all these three classes. And if you look into this, so my class M4 is having extra M3 and M4 methods, and the same code is repeated in class C also. So M3 and M4, and class C is having extra 2 methods. So what you understand? So inheritance is a process by which we can acquire the properties of one class from another class. So that code reusability is there. Code duplication, we will remove the duplication of the code, and code maintainability will be the somewhat easier. So let me explain this, then you will able to understand. So this is a code, right? So here, if you look into this, class A is containing 2 methods. Class B is containing 2 methods. Sorry, 4 methods, and in which 2 are contained by class A only, and class C will contains so 4 methods. So all 4 are presented in B, and it is containing extra 2 methods. So what is this? This is nothing but class A only, right? This 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is C is nothing but till this is nothing but class B only, right? So inheritance is a process
Yes.
by which one class can acquire the properties of other class. Same example we will write one minute. So here code duplication is happened. Here I am having a M1 method, and here I have implemented some implementation. So, and here I am having M2 method. I am implemented something in here. So same code again I am writing here, and same code I am writing here. So the code duplication is happening. And here, if I am having 1,000 lines of code in method 1 and method 2, assume the same 1,000 lines of code is going to repeat it here. Again, I am going to write the same code here. So instead of 2,000 lines, I am writing the 6,000 lines of code. Code duplication is happening. So, and code maintainability is not that much easier. So to overcome that problem, so what I need to do, instead of doing this, if this is nothing but a class A, so remove this and extend A, extend A. So now what will happen is my class is containing 2 extra methods, and it is reusing the class A methods. The same way, what I need to do is class C should extend class B. So now class B is providing these functionalities. So I don't need to have these methods. So I can remove this so that duplication of the code will be going to remove, and code maintainability will be there, and number of lines of code is also going to reduce. So now what will happen? So there is no duplication code. Class A is having M1 and M2 methods, and that I want to use it in my class B. So how can I get that one? By using extend keyword, I will get the properties of class A into class B. So class A is providing 2 functionalities, M1 and M2, and my class B requires M1, M2, and M3, M4. So what I need to do is to get those M1 and M2 functionalities. So I need to extend class A so that I will get the functionalities of M1 and M2. And now I am implementing my own functionalities. My functionalities are M3 and M4. In the same way, class C requires 6 functionalities. So M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M5. But M1, M2, M3, M4 functionalities are already implemented. So class C is needs to implement only M5 and M6. How it will get that one? By extending the class B. So class B is already containing M1, M2, M3, and so if I extend this functionality, so I will get this already existing code into my class, and my class C is implementing these two functionalities. So this is called inheritance. So we will discuss now. So inheritance is a process by which one class can acquire the properties of other class, or one object can acquire the properties of other class. So how we will extend the properties of other class to some A class to B class? So by using extend keyword. So class A, class B wants to get the properties of class A. How we will get the properties of class A? So use keyword. This is a keyword, extends. Extends is a keyword. We will discuss once everything is completed, then we will discuss about keywords. What are the keywords and what is it used? So extends is a keyword. By using extend keyword, class B can get the properties of class A. So here class A is called parent class, and class B is called so here class B is extending class A. How it is extending? By using extends keyword. So B is extending the properties of class A. So A is called parent class and B is called child class. A is called super class and C is called subclass. Subclass. So what is the basic use of inheritance? Means if you want to get the properties of one object to other object. So this are one class to another class. So this class is containing already two properties. I want to get those properties into my B class. So what I need to do is I need to extend that class so that I will get the properties of A class into my class B. So that is the use of inheritance. So how can you get the properties of one class into another class? By using extend keyword. So, and A class is called superclass and B class is called subclass and child class, and A class is called parent or superclass. So Java has different types of inheritances. So that we will look into now. I will share this PPT later. Once this is completed, then I will share this.
Sure. And also, I looked at the YouTube video. There's only a oops concept. There's no like return keyword or instance method and all those stuff. Did you upload those?
Sorry, written keyboard.
Yeah, I was going through your YouTube video,
Yeah.
the link that you sent me, right?
Yeah.
So I only see Java oops concept there, not like all those stuff previous three
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah, sure.
So
I will upload that one.
yeah, okay.
I will upload those.
Kindly upload the my one, my version, so that I can refer. That will be good.
Yeah, sure. I will do that.
Okay,
And I
please.
will share
Thank you.
this one. I will share these programs also. So just
Okay, okay.
I will
Yeah, yeah,
explain
yeah, yeah.
how to import, and once this session is completed, how to download that.
Sure.
That also we will discuss for 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. If you look into this, so Java is having uh, 5 types of inheritance. So one is single inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. And Java does not support multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So why? And those things we will discuss. Yeah, first single inheritance. So class A and class B are there. So here class A is the superclass of superclass or parent class. Class B is subclass or child class. So class B is extending class A. Only single class is extending. So class B is extending class A. If you look into this, class C is there. So single level inheritance, this is called single level inheritance because only one child, only one parent. That is called single level inheritance. So the B class is called child class and A class is called parent class or super class. B class is called child class or subclass. So here single level inheritance, only one child and one parent. If you look into that diagram 2, multi-level inheritance. So if you look into this, class C is a child class for class B and class B is a child class for class A. And so here C is a base class, means subclass. So B is a parent class for C and A is a parent class or superclass for B. So multi-level is there. So that's why it's a multi-level inheritance. And so this is called multi-level inheritance. And here, if you look into this, class A is hierarchical inheritance. Class A is a superclass and it is having two child classes. So class B is extending class A, class C is also extending class A. So one parent, two childs. So this is called hierarchical inheritance. But this is have multi-level inheritance means so class C is extending class B and class B is extending class A. So and you can have multi-level in class A can extend some class D also. So this is called multi-level, more than one level. That is called multi-level inheritance. So single means only one child, only one parent. Multi-level means more than one child, more than one parent. So here more than one child. So with respect to B, C is a child. With respect to A, B is a child of A. So and if you look into this, B is a parent class for C and A is a parent class of B. So if you have more than one parent and one child, then that is called multi-level inheritance. And hierarchical inheritance, only one parent and more than one child. So if you look into this, class A is a super class or parent class. And class A is having two child classes or two subclasses. So this is called B and C. And Java does not support multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So here only one child, class C is a child and class A, class B are parent classes or super classes. So Java does not support multiple inheritance. Java supports single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. But Java does not support multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So why we look into that now? So we look into this by examples. Let me explain this. So the restriction, so as you know, so package name should be all small, and if you are using more than one word, so those should be distinguished by using dot. So com dot inheritance dot examples. So all should be small letters. So, so your class name should starts with capital letter. So here I took three words. So my class name should start with single inheritance example. So single S should be caps, I should be caps, E should be caps. So yes. So now I'm creating a class A. I will explain this. So this is not a naming standard. So using a single word is not a naming standard, but time being I'm using this. So I have created a class A. So in package is this one. And one more thing is your package name should starts with package name should be the first line of your class. And if you are having more than one word, so you need to distinguish that by using dot. So com dot inheritance dot example. And all the letters of your package should be small. So now I am having a class A. So which is having one method public, right? Yeah, one is one method and opening and closing. I have written one method. And here I want to and one more method I am writing. This is yep method into. We will discuss about methods and all those things when you go for JSP and Servlet. I will explain you in detail how to write a business logic and all those things. But you need to understand how to write basic things. You should know how to write a method and what is the return type and what is the naming standards you need to follow. All those things first we will understand, and later we will discuss how to write the business logic in the methods. All those things we will discuss in next few sessions. So if you look into this, I am having a class A which is having two methods, M1 and M2. So now I am creating one more class B, so which is having two methods. And other than this, I am having two more methods. So M3, so M3 and M4. This is called M3. So if we won't use inheritance, what will happen? So assume this is your project. So if you look into this, so A is having two methods, M1 and M2. And in the class A, already we have implemented M1 and M2. What is the implementation? So whatever you give something in between open brace and close brace, that is called the implementation of methods. So if you don't specify anything, this is called empty implementation. So if you specify something, so it's a some implementation. So here I am having two methods, and if you so see one project issue. So in this, I'm already having a class A which is implementing M1 and M2. And same, if you look into this, class B also implementing the same method. So here, four lines of the code is duplicated, and my class B is also implementing its own methods. So M1, sorry, M3 and M2. So to overcome this code duplication, so what you need to do is, we need to use inheritance. Inheritance is the process by which one class can acquire the properties of another class, or one object can acquire the properties of other class. So to overcome this code duplication, this is nothing but, this total is nothing but class A only, class A only. So already class A is implemented. So unnecessarily we are not supposed to implement the same methods in class B, so that it's a burden for the code and code reusability will not be there. So what is the basic use of OOPS concept is code reusability, code maintainability, abstraction, inherit, encapsulation. All those things are basic principles of OOPS concepts. And what is the use of method? Method is also used for code reusability. If I'm using some lines of code here, so instead of writing, so again we no need to write the same code in another class. Just you need to use these class methods. So here I have already implemented M1 and M2. Then no need to implement. If I again I am implementing M1 M2 means it's a code duplication. So instead of that, so use inheritance. So how I will get the properties of class A properties into class B is by using extend keyword. Extends keyword. Which class I need to extend? So this class I need to extend. So now what happens? So you will have these two methods as well as these two methods also you will get into your class B by using extend keyword. So here class A is called parent class or child superclass. Parent class or superclass. B class is called subclass. So why we are getting combination error? Because this is not coding. So here class A is called parent class or superclass. Class B is called child class or subclass. So class B is extending the properties of parent class. So how to execute this? Because my class A is don't have any main method and class B is also having no main method. So that's why I have written one class which is having main method. So for which class I need to create the object? For B class, because B class is the child class and which is extending the properties of your parent class. So if I create an object for this B class in the main method class, here I am having three classes. So if you don't confuse, so A is implementing two methods and B wants these two methods M1 and M2 as well as its own methods. B wants four methods. So M1, M2, M3, M4. But M1 and M2 are already implemented in class A. So B is not supposed to implement those code again. B needs to use the A class methods. So how it will get use the A class methods by using extend keyword. So now B got all the four properties. Now I want to run this method. So how to run this method? Because this class don't have any main methods. So either class A or class B don't have any main method. That's why I'm using one more class which will contain main method. So if I use B1 is equal to B. So B is the object. So B dot. If you look at this B dot. B dot. So what are the methods present in? So M1, M2, M3, M4. So M1, M2 are M1 and M2 are class A methods. So see, M1, M2 are class A methods. M3, M4 are class B methods. So if I remove this, so once if I remove extends, can you get the properties of parent class means class A properties in B? No, you won't get. To get the parent class properties, you need to use extend keyword. Now again, I have created the object for B. So B dot B1 dot. So now if you look into this, we are having only M3 and M4 methods only, because we are not extending A class. That's why it is showing only B class methods. So extend extends class A. So you will get the properties of class A into class B. So now from class B, we will be able to access class A methods also. See A. So if you run this, so method 1. So in method, so method 1 is present in class A. So this is called single inherency. So single inherency means one child, one parent. Java supports single inherency, multi-level inherency, and hierarchical inherency. So multi-level inheritance. So and now I'm creating one more class, new class C. So class C, let me use it. Class C wants all the 6 methods. So assume class C wants 6 methods. Assume class C wants M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6. Assume class C wants 6 methods. So already class A is implementing M1 and M2. So this M1 is M2 is nothing but A class. This M1 is M2 is nothing but class A. And this M3 and M4 is implemented by B class. So implemented by B class. So now what we need to do? Already this functionality is there. So we need to implement M5 and M6 in our class and extend other classes so that we can get the properties of other class. So here I am implementing only 5 and 6 methods. So now how to get the properties of M1, M2 and M3, M4. So B is already extending A. So now B is having M1, M2 of 8 methods and M3, M4 of its own methods. So now you need to extend B to this class. Extend B, class B. Extend. So C is extending B. So B is internally extending A. So B will get the all the properties of A and B. So who is the parent superclass for C? B is a superclass. And who is a child class for B? C is a child class. And if you go to B, who is the superclass of B? A. And who is the child class for B? Sorry, A, B. So now A is a what is the relation between A and C? So B is a parent class for C and A is a parent class for B. So C and A will have grandparent and grandchild relation. In that way, so if you are having a, if your father is having a property, if your father is giving some property means, so he is a direct father of you. And your father's father. So C is yours, and by extending B, you will get the properties of your grandparent also. Internal properties are external property, means finance are internal properties are internal characteristics of your grandfather also, because your father internally contains your grandfather characters also. So that is indirectly you will get the properties of A also. So now how to access the A methods? So create a object. Now till now I have created object for B. Now what I need to do? I need to create an object for C. C1 is equal to C of C1 dot. If you look into this, so C, you will get the A properties, B properties, and C properties. C is internally extending B. B is internally extending A. So if you extend B, you will get the properties of A as well as B into your C class. So B is a father for C and A is a grandfather for C. So how it will get the properties? So through B, C is getting the properties of A. Look at this, A methods. And you will have your own methods also. So C methods. C M1, so M5, M6. B methods. M3 and M4. So the code reusability is the main concept of inheritance. So how you will get the code reusability and how you get the properties of one class into another class. So by using extend keyword, you can get the properties of one class into other class. The class which is extending is called child class, and the class which is extended by the child class is called superclass or parent class. So do you have any questions?
No, no question. So basically, with extend keyword, you're gonna do inheritance and like from parents to child. You know, in child class, we're gonna extend the method.
Yeah, we can use by using extend keyword only, we will get the properties of parent class. So to which class we need to create the object? To child class. If you create the child class object, then only you will able to access.
Yes, yes.
If you look
If
into
you want to
main,
implement the parents class object, you have to create object in child class.
yeah. So child class. So here I have created a B class. See, in the single inherency, I have created a B class also. And in multi-level inherency, so who is the child class? Means who is the base class? So C is the child class for all the classes. To create C class means you will get the properties of all your parent class, super classes. So B and C are parent classes and super classes are C. So you will get the all the properties. So this is called multiple inherency. This is for single inherency. This is multiple inherency. And one more thing is multi-hierarchical inheritance. So single inheritance, I have explained about. So class A, class B, only two classes. And here multi-level inheritance and hierarchical inheritance. So class A is the parent class, and class A is having two child classes. Let's see that one. So hierarchical inheritance. Or else let me create one more package instead of this. Mhm. So I'm creating a class A or parent class. Okay, class A I'm creating. So how many classes you require? One parent class, two subclasses. I'm creating two subclasses. B. One more class I'm creating. So one main method also I have created. Let me close up. I will open those files only. Close up. So class A, class B, class C. So this is main method. So class A is so having one only here I am taking class A is having two methods. So class B is having I am copy pasting instead of writing. So class B is having and class C is having this thing. Now, so we are talking about hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance means only one parent and two children. So same thing I have created. So this is the parent which is having two methods or two properties, M1 and M2. This is a B class, so one child class, and which is containing two methods. So M3 and M4. So if you look at this, this is also having two methods, M5 and M6. So how to extend? So two childs, one parent. Hierarchical inheritance. So these are two chains. So extends. Parent class is A. So the same way extends for class A also. So now A is a superclass and child class is C. In the same way, A is a parent class or superclass and its child class or subclass is B. So one superclass, two subclasses. So same way we have implemented. So one parent class, two subclasses or child class. This is called hierarchical inheritance. So now let's see. So now if I want to access this, so for which class I need to create object? B. B, B is equal to so now B1 dot means what are the methods I will get? So class A methods as well as class B methods. And so if I create an object for C, C1 is equal to if I create object for C, so what are the methods I will get? So C methods as well as A methods. So here only A methods and as well as C methods. Just parent class methods and its own methods will get. So that is called hierarchical inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, if you look into that, multi-level inheritance, here we are extending class B. Class B is internally extending class A. That's why we are getting all six properties. in the class C, if you create object for class C in multi-level inheritance, in this multi-level inheritance, class B is extending class A, class C is extending class B. So indirectly, class C also extending class A methods and class A properties also. So here we will get a 6. So class A is containing 2 methods, class B is containing 2 methods, and class C is containing 2 methods. Means total, if you create an object for class C, base class, who is a base class? So here one base class, C is a base class. So you will get the all the 6 methods. But here one parent, 2 base classes or 2 child classes. So parent is containing 2 methods and child B is containing 2 methods. So if you create an object for B method, so what will happen? So you will able to access A class methods as well as B class methods only. If you create, so here class A is containing 2 methods, class B is also containing, sorry, class C contains 2 methods. So if you create an object for mean, this means this is also one base class. So you will able to access C class 2 methods and A class 2 methods only. That is the difference between multi-level and hierarchical inheritance. In the hierarchical inheritance, one parent, 2 childs will be there. So that is the difference between multi-level and hierarchical inheritance. So the same here also affects. So if you create object for C, so you will be able to access parent class methods and child class methods only, because here you are having 2 base classes. So if you create object for B, you will be able to get your B class methods as well as a parent class methods. So this is the difference between multi-level and hierarchical inheritance. And Java does not support multiple inheritance. So one child class and 2 parent classes.
Why Java doesn't support a multiple inheritance?
Yeah, that I will explain. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Now we will see that one. Because assume class. So if you are extending 2 classes, so you will get so class A is also containing method C1, assume. Class B also containing class C1, but different implementations. So that time, for which class it's need to call that object. That is a basic problem. So that's why at the compilation time only, it will use compilation error saying that Java does not support multiple inheritance. We will see that one. So here only I am creating one more class as multiple inheritance. So I have created a class. So that is nothing but this class I have created. So, and it should extend 2 parent classes. So it should contain 2 parent classes. So here I am taking B and C as a parent classes. So how to get the properties of how to extend a parent class? By using extend keywords. Yeah. Extend. So now I am trying to extend class A and class B. So here itself you will get a compilation error saying that it won't support. So so that's why Java does not support multiple inheritance. It will support multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means class A class B. C. So class C is a base class, assume. So you can extend, you can extend B here, and you can extend A here. So this is called multi-level inheritance. So this is called single level inheritance. So if you take these two lines, single level inheritance. If you take this R3, it's a multi-level inheritance. But this is possible. But one child class and two superclass is not at all possible. So this is not possible. Comma A. So Java does not support multiple inheritance. So how we will achieve multiple inheritance? By using interfaces, we will achieve multiple inheritance. So that we will discuss in when you come to interfaces. So Java does not support hybrid inheritance as well as multiple inheritance. In the hybrid inheritance also, one child class, two super classes. So Java does not extend means implement. Java does not support multiple inheritance because of assume class A is having one method M1, and class B is also having method M1. So, so if you are extending multiple inheritance, so one child class, two super classes. So for which class we need to create an object? First problem is for which class we need to create an object? For B class or A class? That is the problem in multiple inheritance. But when it comes to multi-level, so yeah, multi-levels, see create. So this is called multi-level. Class B is extending A, class C is extending A. So for which class we need to create an object? So C class we need to create an object. But when it comes to multi-level, sorry, multiple inheritance, so here class C is extending A comma B. So sorry, A. So for which class we need to create an object? So the J compiler will be in ambiguous status and it will compose an exception. So that's why Java does not support multiple inheritance. So, yeah, do you have any questions? So in Java, so the basic advantage of inheritance is by using inheritance, we can get the properties of one class into another class. Code reusability will be there and loosely coupling will be there. That is the advantage of inheritance. So inheritance, how we will get the inheritance from one class to another class? By using extend keyword. So Java supports single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, but Java does not support multiple and hybrid inheritance. Yeah, can we go for next topic or do we stop here? Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, can we go to next topic or do we want to stop here?
I mean, we can stop here and then we can continue on Monday.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So Monday, your time 6 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay. Thank
yeah,
you very
one
much.
second. Let me show you how to download that one.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
So whatever so I think these are uploaded 2 times, no issues. So if you want to download this video, right, resume. So click on this one.
I can see your screen.
Sorry, you are not able to see my screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
One second. Let me.
Sure.
Now you are able to see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Go to that video. So resume whatever the video you want to. So resume this video if you want to download. So go to this one. So here it's showing URL, right?
Yes.
So after www dot is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here add SS. HTTP colon slash slash after that www dot YouTube dot something is there. So after www dot, so add two SS and enter. So it will goes to server mode. Still, yeah. So after that, click here to download that video. It will downloads into your local. No need of any software.
Okay.
Just add SS before that URL. After www, whatever you want to download, open that video. Means that video should be in a playing mode. So means after that you stop that video and go to that URL and after www add SSS and enter, then it will goes to server, save server mode, and after that it will show you download option. Click here for download.
Sure. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.